It's back to championship action for Birmingham City this weekend, and manager Lee Clark is plotting another win on the road as Blues take on Leeds United at Elland Road on Sunday lunchtime. Clark has received a welcome boost ahead of the game, with Jesse Lingard extending his loan spell at the club for another 2 months. The England under-21 international's 5 goals from just 4 appearances has seen him make an immediate impression.
Takes us up to December the 14th, so got a lot of games in that time, and we're delighted to keep Jesse. There was a lot of clubs in for him before we initially got him, but the impact he's made since he's been here means that there's even more clubs. But I think we thank Manchester United and David Moyes for their help on this one, and I think they can see that we're hopefully developing the player in the right way for them. His general performances as well have been very good. And what I like about these lads who come from the likes of Manchester United, whenever I've taken them on loan from the bigger clubs, is it's not just their football ability, it's their attitude and their work ethic. And it shows you it's a good tool for me to use in terms of for the young players that we have here at this football club, to show them that to get to these top clubs, it's not just about the ability that you have, it's the whole package. And certainly Jesse proving that another case in point.
And Lingard is following in the footsteps of several other Premier League stars who've picked up valuable experience at St Andrews.
When I was a young coach and was going through my coaching badges, and part of the process is having to do club visits, etc., and go around the world. One of those club visits I went on was to Everton Football Club, and the manager at the time was David Moyes. And one of the bits of advice he gave me, or they gave the group of us, was whatever job you're in, work extremely hard, get to as many matches as you can, go and watch potential signings, potential opponents. Doesn't matter what the level, you know, there's gems, as I've said before, in non-league. There's the rough diamonds there that just need polished up. And so that's what since I've become a manager and was a coach, that's a philosophy I've took in, and I try and get to as many games as possible, talk to as many people in the game, and find out, you know, at quite a young age. I mean, an example in case is obviously Ravel. I first seen Ravel play for Manchester United's under-18s when he was 16 against Huddersfield's under-18s when I was the manager there, and popped to see the youth team before a game in the afternoon, and there was this young fella absolutely running the show. Another example is when I was assistant manager at Norwich City, watching Norwich versus Ipswich at youth team level, and a young striker banging a few goals in for Ipswich that day by the name of Rhodes. So just people who you keep on your radar, and I like working with young players. I like trying to improve them, and I get to take a lot of pride from those young players I've worked with going on to have the success that some of them have had. And, you know, we sit and watch them, some of them who are in the Premier League now. You sit and watch Match of the Day on a Saturday evening, and it fills you with great pride. You watch the internationals this week, and you see them playing there, and it gives you a little bit of a buzz. So I think that helps us as a club, because the club's also got the reputation, not just myself, it's the club. Because even before I got here, the club have had a history of getting players in on loan and who've gone on to bigger and better things in terms of becoming established Premier League players and internationals. So I think all that package helps us when we need players, helps us along the line with the big clubs.
Jonathan Spector looks set to miss at least the next 2 months of the season after suffering a thigh injury on the training field, as the curse of the right back spot strikes again.
I think I'm going to go without a right back for the rest of the season. Just play whoever's the closest has to run into that area, because Jonathan Spector has played the last few games there. Whether it's a torn thigh muscle or a thigh strain, we're not too sure the extent at this moment. I think he's having a scan today, but he certainly will be out for a minimum of 2 months, possibly 3, which is a massive blow to me, not just because of the way he's been playing, because he's played well at centre back, right wing back, right back, midfield. So you're basically losing 2 or 3 players because he's so versatile, and he's been one of our top performers, certainly one of our most consistent players this season. and we just gutted for the lad. It was innocuous, nobody near him on the training pitch. He was sprinting for a ball and just pulled up very, very quickly. So we'll know the full diagnosis in the next 24, 36 hours.
Blues take on a Leeds side struggling for form in the Championship under Brian McDermott. A home win over Bournemouth 3 weeks ago, the only points the Whites have secured since the middle of September. And Elland Road has proved a fruitful venue for Clark. Leroy Lita's spectacular goal and a 1-0 win for Blues on the manager's 40th birthday, while Wade Elliott's goal of the season secured a 1-1 draw in an FA Cup game 3 months later. But recent history means nothing to Clark, who expects a difficult challenge.
Well, it's a tough game no matter what. Any game at Elland Road, the passionate crowd. Brian McDermott is the manager. He's a terrific manager, experienced. He'll have the team fired up. We can go there and we've got to be confident. We've got to play to our normal level. Even the game against Bolton, the standard of the play was good up to a point. We didn't work the goalkeeper enough. We didn't have enough attempts at goal. That's the area where we've looked to improve in the last couple of weeks in terms on the training pitch, stressing to the players. And hopefully we can do that and come away with maximum points. Not going to be easy, but that's what we're looking to do.